Welcome to episode 123 of the Radio Control Show.
Sponsored by amainhobbies.com, your one-stop RC hobby store.
Last weekend, Matt Higgins and I headed up to Crandon, Wisconsin to watch a Traxxas Torc series tear it up. And we were lucky because we got to see 3 events instead of 2 because they had to make up a race from a previous event due to rain. This weekend though, didn't go as smooth either because it was on and off rain the entire weekend, so we got some mud racing in too. While in Crandon, we hooked up with Traxxas owner Mike Jenkins to find out what's new. Now, Mike, where do you see Jenkins Brothers racing in about 5 years?
Jenkins Brothers is we're very much focused to continue to professionalize and build a strong business model that can support this motorsport. As you look at motorsports in general, and you take those that have got strong popularity versus where they came from. You know, in their original days, early days of NASCAR, you had a lot of independent teams, and as things professionalized, you saw real businessmen come in there and pull talent together and form teams and be able to create more teams. And so, you've got Schumacher in drag racing, you've got the Rick Hendricks in NASCAR. Those guys are professionalizing their sport. They're taking it to the highest level. They're doing development, they're making investment. It's 100% a business, and that's where we want to take Jenkins Brothers. We want that to be the solution for brands that want to get involved in the sport.
That's awesome. Now, when it comes to Traxxas, where do you see Traxxas in 5 years from now?
You need competitors when we go racing. We need to have these guys in this next pit. We need to have a strong team over here. You can't have utter dominance in a sport and it'd be fun for anyone to watch. In business, however, you can, and that's we have probably a dozen competitors that compete with the Traxxas brand. None have the market share. Where the majority of what's being sold in the hobby stores is a Traxxas brand, and we're very proud and very happy to see us rewarded with the engineering efforts and the financial efforts that we make in both the hobby, in our product line, and what we're doing outside the hobby to bring new people in. And it's for us, if they buy I'm going to call it a lesser brand quality, and have that lesser brand quality experience, then we lose. We may potentially lose that customer for life. So it's important to us that we continue to push, and if there's a void, we'll look to fill it.
We know you guys are always working on some cool new products. What's next? What's the next big thing you guys are coming out with?
You've got some really big stuff that's coming. This fall, you'll see some new releases with performance levels that you haven't seen before. You'll have some new electronics next year that people say, wow, why didn't someone do this before?
Awesome. Well, we're really looking forward to seeing what Traxxas comes out with next. Hopefully we'll see it soon.
Very good. It's coming.
My buddy Kyle Leduc was on hand as well, along with his father and brother, racing for the AMSOIL Cup. All right, Kyle, now you're having a pretty awesome year this year in short course racing. Tell us a little bit about that.
No, it's been good. Out there in the West Coast Series, we've been running strong and got a couple wins under our belt and multiple podiums. And, you know, we're always a strong contender in the Pro 4 category. So it's, you know, it's good. It's been a great, solid year for Rockstar, Makita, and Toyo, all those guys pushing us hard. And, we came out here to Crandon to try our game out here and see how we had it, and we started out good. And the cup race went a little shady, but we ran strong, and the crowd loves us and sold a lot of merchandise. It was good.
Now, I hear you used to work at Proline. Now, does any of that tire design influence you guys?
Yeah, I mean, for a while there, me and Tim were Tim Clark over there from Proline were designing tires from what worked with them to what works with us, and kind of collaborating. And me and Tim over there at Proline have worked a lot in building chassis and designing chassis. So what they know and what we know absolutely collaborates, and it's all the same world. It's all the same cars going around the same dirt, so it all works out for sure.
Yeah. Now you do run a lot of RC stuff. What's your favorite RC car to run?
I've always been running the Associated SC10. They're also a sponsor of mine, but that thing is definitely badass. And I just got the 4-wheel drive, and I haven't put much time on it, but that thing is definitely a cool car, and they've come so far. It's stupid. I used to have an old low-C car, and now I'm all associated, and times are changing. The SC short course stuff is huge, and it's super fun to go out there and play with RC cars.
Awesome. Now, how often do you get to go and play around? Do you go racing?
Yeah, we got a track kind of at our shop, and we go play around, and we're also right down the street from Thunder Alley out in Beaumont. So yeah, I go out with all the boys from Associated and go play out there all the time. Yeah, it's good.
Awesome, man. Well, thank you for your time. We appreciate it.
No worries.
Of remote control cars, trucks, planes, and helicopters. Want parts and accessories? A-Main Hobbies has what you need. Visit us at amainhobbies.com or call 800-705-2215. Get it all at A-Main Hobbies. Leave your competition in the dirt.
When it comes to all-out white-knuckle 3D excitement, the 35% Extra 300 from Hangar 9 is the perfect giant scale choice. Let's watch world-class aerobatic champion John Glazelis put this thrilling machine through its paces. Be sure to also watch for John's flight report on the Extra 300 in the November issue of Model Airplane News.
Hi, my name is John Glazelis, here at the Farmington, Connecticut Flying Field with Model Airplane News, flying 2 airplanes. This one here is a 35% Extra 300. It's from Hangar 9. It's powered with the Desert Aircraft 120cc engine. Wingspan of this airplane is 105 inches, using JR servos all around.
One of my favorite classes to race now are short course trucks. I'm getting more and more into them. So I want the best performance possible, and everybody knows that when you put a short course body on a short course truck, that it has a parachute effect. We talk about it an awful lot, and we show you how to kind of fix that effect. It affects your truck down the straightaway. It'll actually slow it down because it's holding the truck back. And when you go over the jumps, it tends to make the front end want to lift up, which slows you down and makes it land bad. Well, that's all over with when you have a body like this from Proline. This is their Flowtech body. Now, the design of the body actually looks really cool. I really like the look of it. It comes with these, side plates and everything to really enhance the looks. It's got an aggressive stance. The other thing I like is it has high wheel wells here to give you plenty of clearance for the rear tires and front tires, so it doesn't slow your truck down that way. But the coolest thing is it allows for airflow to come from underneath the body out. And that's done through all these different holes here in the body. Now, there are different sections marked out for you to take and cut the holes out of. And you don't have to cut holes out of every section. You can just do whatever you want, experiment. Do like the 2 holes in the front, maybe the one in the scoop here. See how that does. Maybe you want to add a couple in the back, you know, like I cut the back here and I cut this little side one out. It's kind of neat. And what it does is it just allows all the air to flow through the body without a problem, so it doesn't slow it down the straightaways and it won't lift that front end up off the jumps. I'm really, really excited about it, and this is a really cool body, and I had it painted up with an Oakley paint job because it comes clear from my man Bill Zegers at Zegers RC Graphics, and I look forward to racing it. I think it's going to be really good on the track, so let's go try it out and see how it does.
As we know you're aware, this Sunday marks 10 years since 9/11. Be sure to head to modelairplanenews.com to hear the unbelievable stories and first-hand accounts from commercial and military pilots who were in the air on one of the worst days in our nation's history.
RC Car Action is about to reach a new fan record on Facebook. To celebrate, we're giving away a one-of-a-kind custom HPI Baja 5B buggy that was featured in our September issue. It's built with brushless power, LiPo batteries, and a custom painted body by Zegers RC Graphics. This mean machine is valued at over $2,400 and can be yours. To enter, all you have to do is like us on Facebook. If you're already a fan, click Welcome on the left-hand side of our page. The RC Car Action Ultimate Facebook giveaway ends October 1st.
Remember to head to your local hobby shop or newsstand for the November issues of Rated Control Car Action and Model Airplane News.
You can also check out rccaraction.com and modelairplanenews.com for everything covered this week.
Thanks again for joining us on the Rated Control Show.
And we'll see you next time.